All right, welcome back, everybody, to day one at Wimbledon, and it's been very dramatic. We've had rain delays, roof closures, roof opens. I mean, it's been a wild day of tennis. A few upsets, a few winners, a few easy winners. Djokovic getting through in straight sets, Swiatek winning in straight sets. Ruud's in a dogfight right now. He is battling against his opponent at the moment. We'll keep an eye on him. FAA is in a third set. One set all. He's in a battle as well. And that's just to name a couple. Plenty more matches coming up as well. Venus Williams. Is this the final time we're going to watch her at Wimbledon? Maybe. She's a queen of Wimbledon. She's the most winningest champion on the WTA side at Wimbledon in the draw. So, is this the last time? Is it the final time? I mean, she said she wants to play till 50. Is she just saying that because it sounds cool? Or does she actually going to play here for 7 more years? Maybe. We'll see. She's playing Svitolina, who likes to play Wimbledon too. She's making her own little comeback. Had a great run at the French Open. Let's see if she can play on the grass again like she did back in 2019. You can see there's the draw. And Venus and Svitolina, the two wild cards, meeting in the first round. Winner of this will play either Mertens or a name that I can't pronounce. And then you've got Goff, also in this section of the draw. Remember, Goff and Venus faced off in the first round of Wimbledon 2019. And Goff got the win that day, and the way that she played, Goff played in that match, really just kind of showed us, hey, there's a new kid in town, and her name's Coco Gauff. Really, changing the guard moment, if you want to say that. But against a Wimbledon champ, and maybe that's where the hype around Goff came from, by beating Venus in that first round. And then this section of the draw possibly will play in a fourth round against Kazatkina or Azarenka, if you want to go by the big names there. So this section is a little tricky. Venus Williams, 558 in the world, but that doesn't matter. I mean, these champions, it doesn't matter where they're ranked. I mean, Serena was ranked 1 million in the world a few times, and she was still beating players up, so it doesn't really matter that much. You can see they're 43 years old, the oldest player playing at the moment. USA is where she's from, 6'1", right-handed, 2 wins, 3 losses on the year. No titles this year, but she has 49 titles, including 5 Wimbledons. She won Wimbledon back in 2000, 2001, 2005, 2007, 2008. She made the final in 2017. That was the last time she made a Grand Slam final 5 years ago, or 6 years ago at this tournament. Since then, she's made a third round, first round, second round. Didn't play last year. But she has a great winning record here. She loves playing here. She's won 83% of her matches at Wimbledon. She's won 5 titles in the 23 attempts. So she loves to play here. By the way, this is her first Grand Slam match of the year. She didn't play Australia, didn't play the French, played the US Open, lost first round. And you can see her form is not great, but again, don't look too much into that. And she's playing another fairy tale story. I mean, Svitolina, number 76 in the world, 28-year-old from the Ukraine, 5'9", right-handed, 12 wins, 8 losses on the year, has a title this year. 17 career titles, including a semi-final at this event back in 2019. I think she lost to Serena that day. Let me triple check. I think she lost to Serena, and she has had a great run. I mean, she played great to make it to that quarterfinal of the French. Lost to Sabalenka in the end, who almost made the damn final. So, I mean, wasn't a bad loss in the end. The Australian Open champion, of course, but has lost a couple in a row, so trying to change that now. She lost to Halep, did she? Let me triple check. Yeah, so she made a semi-final back here in 2019. She lost to Simona Halep in pretty easy fashion, straight sets. But she did beat Mukova along the way. There's people talking about Mukova this week. She did beat Mukova along the way. She also beat Martic, Sakkari as well to make it to this, to make it to her best Grand Slam result at this Wimbledon. Now, 3-1 is the head-to-head in favor of Svitolina. You can see there, her results have been really easy against Venus. They haven't played for nearly 4 years. Both the US Open and French Open 2019, both straight sets wins. Has Venus gotten better since then? Not really. Has Svitolina gotten worse since then? Maybe a little bit because Of course, her ranking back in 2019 was top 10. She's not top 10 anymore. But I don't know. I mean, I feel like this is still up in the air. You know, Svitolina is still on the comeback. She's not, you know, established yet. She's not in the top 20 or the top 10 again. Or, you know, she's 76 in the world. She's still trying to build the momentum to get back up the rankings in her comeback. She is in form, but also she's only played a couple of tournaments. So she's still, you know, on the comeback. I don't think she's back. Her rankings suggest that she's not back. She's still, you know, 76 in the world. So I don't know. Maybe there is a chance for Venus. I mean, look, she's 6'1". The older you get, you don't get shorter. I mean, she might be 6'1". She's still going to be able to serve big. I mean, she's got a massive serve, one of the biggest serves of all time. I mean, look, the crowd are going to get behind the inspiration. I mean, there's a lot of things that could help Venus today. Also, it's a first round match, not like a third round where she might have got tired. I don't know. I mean, this is an interesting match. I feel like it could be a 50-50. And I could see either player winning. All right. Now, we've got plenty of things to go. We're just waiting for the players to come out of court. There's a bit of an evacuation from all the Djokovic supporters. They've all ditched. Like, I need to get some lunch. Need to go buy some overpriced strawberries. All right, let's answer the questions.
Answer my question! The question, jerk!
What's up, Penelope? How you doing? She was serving 190 km/h a couple weeks ago. Yeah, she knows how to serve big serves. Just want a competitive match? Yeah, I think we're going to get that. I mean, look, it's either Svitolina wins easily or we get the blockbuster that we hope. I feel like those two things, it's either Svitolina wins relatively simply or this is a banger. Why is a let not a fold? I'm really new to this, sorry. No, that's all right. A let is, because it goes in the box. If the ball goes in the box after hitting the net, it's a let. Isner versus Munar is a tight match. Yeah, I mean, John Isner matches are always close on grass. What else is happening? Anyone else on court at the moment? What about the women's matches? Anywhere? And what about the outside women's matches on at the moment? It feels like they're all done for the day. Oh no, we've got Tormo versus Trevisan. Okay, that winner plays Swiatek. Wondrusev is up a set. And a break against Stearns. Kazatkine is up a set. Hey, Dash is on court. What the hell? What the hell did I know that was happening? Dasher won the first at 6-1. Let's go. Let's go. Bencic about to hit the court. Mertens, Goff. All those players are coming on too. The hell, I didn't know. Well, no one warned me Dasher was playing. Totally missed me. Do all the courts have lights? I think they... I know the center court do, but maybe they have lights. I'm not sure. Where's Bencic been? Injured for the most part. We want Sinner match. Cam doesn't like watching him. I'm not watching Sinner play a clay quarter. We're gonna watch Sinner when he plays someone decent. All right, Jesus. It's not about me not watching Sinner. It's about him not winning. Don't blame me. Blame him. Don't you point your blame and say, you don't watch Sinner. He loses too early. Blame him. If he plays against... God, I mean, look, he's going to have to... I don't want to watch him play Schwartzman. I don't want to watch him win easy. It's boring. We will watch Sinner. Just... when he wins. We can't watch everyone when they lose in the first round. Nole 6 matches away from 24 slams. You're right. That is good math. They said the humidity made center court sweat. They need humidifiers tomorrow. No, they need something. They need a new system, I think. Sinner going to upset Djokovic this time? Okay. We won't watch him. Yeah, look, we can't watch everybody. And I have to, look, we have to pick and choose. You know, we might not watch Casper Ruud and he might lose today. Or we might not watch Felix Auger-Aliassime because he lost today. Like, you know, like, unfortunately, we just can't watch everybody because, unfortunately, not everyone's reliable. If they all made the quarterfinals, we'd be able to watch all of them. But unfortunately, that doesn't happen because these players are not as reliable as they used to be. Again, blame the player, not the person. I'm the messenger. Don't shoot me. All right, players coming out on court. Svitolina, sponsored by Adidas. Did anyone else notice that? Back at the French Open, she had no sponsor. And now, Adidas kit. She used to be a Nike ambassador. Now she's back. She's with the opposition. Venus wearing her outfit. That is her design, I think. Also with a really heavy knee brace. That is not an accessory. That is a bad thing. I don't want to see FAA play 5 sets. I have a life. Yeah, I mean, me neither. I mean, look at the match he's playing now. That's why we don't watch Felix. God damn, he's playing a clay court match on grass. It's like, what are you doing? He's played for like 2.5 hours for 2 sets. I mean, God, just don't even. And I feel bad for Mo who has to play against him. It's like, dude, you got to play. I thought the clay season was over. Ugh, the worst. Love you, Felix, but play quicker, mate. He's probably like drop shotting and playing 30-shot rallies, and Uncle Tony's like, good boy. It's like, no, he's bad. It's a bad. No, he's not. Bad. Play better. Play aggressive. Serve. Volley. Play like Federer. Don't play like Rafa. Sorry, I love Felix. I get so annoyed. How many double faults does he get? That's probably a question. How's he play? I don't know. I mean, 2 tie breaks, I get it, but it's like we don't have to play the longest match at Wimbledon every day. I hit 5 double faults and 10 aces. FAA is so painful to watch. The Uncle Tony effect. It's a nightmare. It's a nightmare. Anyways, enough about Felix. We ain't watching it. You've seen him live twice. Or that would, I mean, at least when we're watching him here, we can muck around and have fun. But when you're watching him live, you have to be quiet and watch it in pain and silence. Suffer in silence. One day, Felix will play them. He's ditched to Uncle Tony. I think he's still with Tony, didn't he? I think he's still with Uncle Tony. Uncle Tony's still making an influence. I would love Felix to just play angry. Get angry. You know? Play angry. Play aggressive. Be mad. Play mad. Don't play safe and timid. Don't waste time between points. Play angry. He plays like he's got so much time to win matches. Like, dude, you play the way you're playing, everyone's going to run past you. Alcaraz already ran past you. Everyone's going to run past you. You're going to miss your chance, mate. You've got to play with more urgency. All right. Can't believe the stands are half empty for Venus. Well, that's because all the Djokovic fans ditched. And also, maybe not Djokovic fans, that's probably harsh. All the people that were sitting and watching, they left because they were sitting there for like 4 hours for the roof to shut and open and shut and open and shut the roof, and then they're probably hungry. Venus had a good match against Georgie, but Elina was smarter. Yeah, it's going to be a fun match. It's going to be interesting, I reckon. Venus is going to serve first. Like I said, I don't know what to expect. I mean, Venus should win. Svitolina should win, right? But I don't know. Felix is only 22. Yeah, so he shouldn't make these bad habits. He should just be aggressive and play like the young kids that he's... Look at his generation. Runa. Alcaraz, Musetti. I mean, those guys at least, play positive and aggressive. Felix is playing like, Zverev and Medvedev, which is not bad, but it's also, not where tennis is going. He's playing an old style of tennis in a new era. And that new era is all about aggression. It's all about volleys. It's all about coming to the net. It's all about being on the attack, not defending like Nadal. And he's going to get run over because he's not Nadal. And he's not Djokovic. And he needs to play more aggressive. Otherwise, he's going to get run over by all these young kids who are playing this super aggressive style. All right. Venus warming up the serve. She needs to serve well today. That's going to be a big weapon. After watching Svitolina and Eastbourne, I think Venus can win. It comes down to the serve. Also, that knee is a big old bandage on the knee. Pardon me, on the knee. I'm a little worried about that. Hey, what's going on, Magdalena? How you doing? All right. Is Venus playing doubles? Don't think so. And again, I don't know. Maybe. No? Got my new hoodie. What a handsome face she's doing. I'm glad you got the hoodie. Glad you got the hoodie. Glad it arrived. Knee injury at 43, not easy, yeah. Well, look, the thing is about Venus, movement's not really... I mean, look, she doesn't need to run around. Why are you taking it out on Nadal, geez? Oh. In what world did I say Rafa Nadal is the problem for Alcaraz? What are you talking about? You need to chill. It's got nothing to do... I did nothing about Rafa. I said the new style of tennis is not where Felix should be. How the hell did you get offended by me saying, oh, but Rafa's good at tennis, Cam. But what are you mean about Rafa? I said nothing about Rafa. Oh, don't be mean to Rafa. I didn't say anything about Rafa. Leave Rafa alone. What did I say? I said Felix. Oh my God. Anyways. I couldn't give a stuff about any of them. We're watching Venus and Svitolina. Let's see what's going on. Who's going to win? You tell me, chat. I'm going to go with Svitolina in 3. I think she'll outlast Venus in this one. I think Venus's leg is not going to hold up. Let's see. Champions are champions for a reason. Venus with a serve. Down the tee is a fault. Second serve. Second serve. Second serve, and Svitolina wins the first point. All right, let me just fix something here. Now, scoreboard will be coming up any second. All right, love 15. I'll make that love 30. As Venus came to the net and hit a volley. It's not bad, but Svitolina's too good. Love 30. Svitolina's just got much better movement starting off here. Love 30. A double fault for Venus on the first point. That's not good. Love 30. As Venus serves again. What happened to the Nole match? He won. As we get a good forehand down the line from Venus. The crowd go wild. 15-30. There's a forehand. 15-30. Yeah, Nole, Djokovic won. I mean, the tiebreak was kind of nice. Tiebreak was kind of generous. I mean, he shouldn't have even had to play a tiebreak. 15-30. Venus serves again. Into the forehand of Svitolina. Forehand from Venus. The forehand of Svitolina. Again to the forehand of Venus. As with another forehand from Svitolina. Venus with the forehand on the stretch. Svitolina gets it. Again to the forehand of Venus. Down the line. That's a good shot. Svitolina with a slice in the net. 30-all. Good aggression there from Venus Williams. No relation to me. As much as everyone likes to make fun. We're not related. 30-all. Venus serves again. Into the body of Svitolina. Good serve. Svitolina hits it in the net. 40-30. 40-30 Venus. To get the first game here. First serve. Nope. She's going to try it again. She serves. A fault. Second serve. Now, she has got a bad knee. A right knee. Strapping all over the right knee. And she serves. Into the backhand of Svitolina. Forehand from Venus. Into the forehand of Svitolina. Again to the backhand of Venus. She's got a backhand from Svitolina on the stretch. In the net. Venus first game, 1-love. But, yeah, she's got a heavy brace on the right knee, which is not ideal for someone who's 43 years old. But she has that serve. And that serve will make a difference. At least get her, hopefully keep her out of trouble. All right. 1-love. Venus Williams. Now, I'm looking at matches going everywhere else, and they're not boring. It's 3 in the morning. There's been a winner there from Svitolina. Too good, 15-love. So we've got Casper Ruud's up a break in the fourth. He's up 2-1. Felix is on serve in the third, 2-all after splitting the first 2 sets with Mo. Bublik is playing McDonald. Bublik's everyone's dark horse, but also he has the curse on him, so let's see if that works. Fritz is about to come on against Hanfman. That could be an upset as Venus gets aced. 30-love. 30-love. As we know on the serve here from Svitolina. Into the backhand of Venus. Good return to the backhand of Svitolina. Venus to the backhand. Into the backhand of Svitolina. To the backhand of Venus on the stretch. Forehand from Svitolina. Venus there with a forehand of her own as that goes in the forehand of Svitolina. Then it goes in the net from Svitolina. 30-15. The Hella curse. That's it. The Hella curse. Whoever wins Hella, unless you're Roger Federer, loses in the first round of Wimbledon. The Hella curse. Is it real? As an American, do you like Isner? I'm not American, but he's great. What makes you think I'm American? Anyways, 40-15. Why did you assume I'm American? Sorry, 30-all. Svitolina hit it out. Is Australia real? No. What were these? Dawn, are you in the chat? 30-all. Speak English. I am speaking English. What is going on? Anyways, backhand out, forehand out, return goes to the backhand of Venus. That's a good shot from Venus. That's a great shot, and Svitolina hits it out. 30-40. What is going on? I'm Australian. Barty coming back? Probably not. I wish. All right. Venus got a break point here. 30-40. Cam doesn't sound American. I'm not American. I'm Australian. I'm an Aussie, mate. Kangaroo, koala, wallaby. Backhand to backhand rally. As that goes into the backhand of Venus. Great shot down the line for a winner. Venus breaks. 2-love. 2-love Venus. To start us off. G'day, mate. How's it going? Do you want a beer? Shrimp on the barbie. Shrimp on the barbie. 2-love. What else can I say? A dingo stop? No. No. Crikey. Spiders and snakes, yeah. Anyway, serve is a let from Venus. 2 love. She's got the break already, Venus. Show us a Foster's under your desk. We don't drink Foster's. That stuff is shit. The only people that drink Foster's are the people that, the British, the Brits who think that we drink Foster's. We haven't drunk Foster's since like 1980. All right, good shot there from Svitolina. Love 15. We drink VB or Carlton Draft. We don't drink no Foster's. Foster's ain't. I mean, I couldn't even buy a Foster's if I looked for one. There's nothing. There's no Foster's here. Sheila, exactly. We don't even have. Why would we have an Outback? We don't need an Outback Steakhouse. Everything out is the Outback. We just call them Steakhouse. There's no Outback. We are the Outback. We just call them steakhouses. They're just normal steakhouse. Anyways, love 15. As we return now from Svitolina to the forehand of Venus. Forehand from Svitolina. In the net, it's 15-all. Do you walk your kangaroo today? No, I rode it to work. I jumped on its back and I said, giddy up! Let's get in there. Let's go! And it hopped me all the way here. That's how I got to the studio today. On kangaroo. 15-all. As we serve now the forehand slice of Svitolina. Forehand now from Venus is long and it's 15-30. You can't ride a koala to work. They're tiny. Crazy. Yeah, I jumped in its pouch and I was like, let's go. What do you think Australia... You guys really think Australia's... We're just like everywhere else. Except we just got some weird animals. I've been to the UK and I've been to America. It's not that different. Except we've got a jumping kangaroo and we have a different accent. That's about it. It's pretty much the same. 30 all as that goes in the net from Svitolina. There's not that much. Yeah, I had to kill a spider in my house today. I had to let it go outside with a shoe. It was me or the spider. It's me or the spider. It's a dog-eat-dog world out here. It's me or the spider. Anyways, 30-all. As Venus serves into the backhand of Svitolina. Forehand now from Venus. Down the line, that's a good shot. Svitolina with a slice in the net. 40-30 Venus, and she's got that power. She has that power. I didn't eat the spider. It's a death wish. Do you get snakes in the city? Yes. It's a thing. Snakes can come out the toilet. I mean, it's crazy. All right, 40-30. Serving to the backhand of Svitolina. Forehand from Venus on the stretch. She comes to the net. Svitolina with the pass. Venus with the volley in the net. And we get the deuce. Were you transported to Australia? You mean, was I deported from the UK? Were my ancestors deported from the UK back in 1770? Was I deported? In chains? Probably. Look at me. Probably. Anyways, first serve's a fault. Second serve. But I don't want to talk about it. Deuce. Venus serves. Sun comes out. She double faults.
Get myself in there.
Double fault. Why did the chat IQ drop? Dawn, I don't know. Everyone, they just got a little excited. They're like, he's from Australia. That place is weird. Cam, do you like Vegemite? Yes, I do. It's great. It's a national treasure. Forehand now to forehand as that goes in from Svitolina to the forehand of Venus. Svitolina trying to get back on serve here as we have a forehand now from Venus into the backhand of Svitolina. The backhand is passing shot. Venus with a volley. Oh, she's down, Venus. Oh, her knee's gone. Her knee is gone. Venus is gone. Her knee just collapsed on her. And this is serious. Because she went for the volley. She landed on her leg with the brace and collapsed. Venus is down, and that was bad. Her knee just went, I've had enough. She's on the ground. She is in so much pain. And I'll tell you what, this is similar to what we saw. If you remember, we saw Saville. Darius Saville did the same thing when she played Osaka. Her knee just went, I'm out. I'm done. We've had enough. Oh, man, that looks... let's hope it's not that serious. But her knee just went, we should stop doing this. She's getting up. She's getting up. And she's walking over to the chair. She's walking pretty well. But she's getting a medical timeout. But bloody hell, that was scary. She just dropped. Her knee just collapsed. And she's got a big old brace on there too. She's got this big, and she got broken. So there's the break. 2-1 on serve. But that did not look good. That looked scary. That was scary. She's back up, so, I mean, she's going to play, I guess. But, yeah, they're going to show the replay. So she went for the volley. Oh, no. Okay, so her foot slipped. Her foot slipped. And her knee kind of went backwards. And the back of her knee went like, that's her knee. It went that way. Ugh. Oh, man. But she's, so it's not, I mean, look, it's not good. Man. And that was just that little slip and her knee just went, whoop, the wrong way. All right, she's talking to the docs. Man, that's brutal. I mean, what do you do? Do you retire at 2-1 in the first, or do you keep? She's still hitting big. She doesn't need to run that much if she can just, serve. By the way, Rude's got match point. Dasher. Kazakina just won, so that's good. Yeah, that's brutal. I mean, I don't know. Does she keep playing? She's already got a knee problem. Now she just made it, or possibly hurt it more. I mean, they can't strap it anymore. So I mean, they can't bandage it further because it's already completely strapped up. But it's only 2-1. I mean, what's she going to retire and then play the US Open with a wild card? And all right, so the doctors have buggered off. She's going to continue. She's going to keep playing. She's going to keep going. Man, one more of those. I mean, you know what this reminds me of? Lakers fans will know. Kobe. When he did his Achilles. Anybody remember that? Some of you probably don't because it's a very niche reference. I think it was when they were playing the Golden State Warriors, right? And Kobe went up and his leg collapsed. Then he did something else, and he fell to the ground again. And then he finally did his Achilles, and he was just like getting beat up in that entire match, just hurting, and like he just kept like falling over, and then he finally did the Achilles at the end, and then he still kept playing anyway for like at least a couple of free throws. But it just feels like that. It's like, man, it's just like this, she's already got a bad knee, and now it's only going to get worse if she keeps going. But then again, is she just playing for the last time? She hits that in the net, 15 love. $15 love. And Svitolina serves a fault. Second serve. Second serve in the form of Venus. Venus slaps it wide. I think this is what this match is going to be. Venus is going to hit winners or errors. Svitolina just needs to get the ball back. because Venus is not running. And Svitolina serves. A fault. Second serve. Second serve in the forehand of Venus, who hits it wide. 40 love. I mean, Venus is just trying to hit everything a million miles an hour. Finishing the point off the return. 40 love. First serve is a fault. Second serve. Second serve into the forehand of Venus. Backing out from Svitolina into the forehand of Venus. Into the backhand of Svitolina. Venus with the backhand. Down the middle. Svitolina gets with the forehand, who hits a winner. Venus took one step and went, I'm not running. All right, 2-2. Svitolina levels. Which knee? It's a right knee. Which is what you use when you're hitting backhands. Unless you hit open stance, but for the most part, you step across as a right-hander with a backhand right leg. And then on open stance forehands, you load up on the right. So, yeah, it might not affect her serve because it's more left leg, more of your left leg on the weight on the left leg for your serve. But on the ground strokes, it's all about your right leg. As a right-hander, is the majority of what you use. So it's going to hurt a lot on the ground strokes and running. I mean, just running in general. It doesn't matter what leg it is. As she hits an ace. I mean, that's a saving shot. It's a big old ace. Just get the ace, try and hit winners, and hope for the best. 15 love. And she serves a fault. Second serve. Second serve. Serve into the backhand of Svitolina. Forehand from Venus. Into the forehand of Svitolina. Venus with the forehand down the line in the net. 15-all. As Venus serves again. Venus serves again. The backhand of Svitolina. Good return for Svitolina. And then again, Venus just doesn't even move. 15-30. How's her movement post-fall? It's worse. She's not even attempting to run. Svitolina just has to hit a little bit away from her, and Venus is like, you take that point. By the way, Casper Ruud wins in 4. As Venus serves in the forehand of Svitolina. Forehand from Venus is good. Svitolina can't get it. There you go. You can always do that. She can always do that. 30-all. She can hit big serves and she can hit ground strokes as long as she doesn't have to move. She can do that. She can always do that. All right. By the way, over 1,200 people in the chat. What's going on? How you doing? Thank you for joining us. Don't forget to subscribe if you haven't already. We've got so much tennis on the next couple of weeks. It's only day one as Venus serves a fault. Second serve. Second serve. Into the backhand of Svitolina. Forehand from Venus. Into the backhand of Svitolina. Venus with the forehand. Into the forehand of Svitolina, but it's out from Venus. 30-40. This is sad. Yeah. Yeah. This is what I was talking about in the last match. Like, do you want to see this? I mean, I love playing tennis too, but you can always play tennis. You just can't play Wimbledon when you retire, but is this what Venus Williams fans, do you want to watch this? Is this what you want to watch? Anyway, she hits it in the net and there's the break. 3-2, Svitolina leads in this first set. I don't want to see Venus Williams like this. I don't want to see her hobbling around to say she's 50 years old and playing tennis. Like, there's no point in playing. She's not 50, she's 43. But, like, this is too painful to watch. I mean, it looks painful to play. Painful to watch, hard to watch, yeah. Tough and out, got to respect that. 100%. Like, respect, and I respect that. It's great. You know, she's got fight in her. She's, a champion. But, like I said, for champions to play longer than they should, it goes down to, like, what they are remembered for and also their legacy. Like, she hasn't been in a Grand Slam final for 6 years. Her best years, probably 10 years ago, was when she was at her best. Maybe. A decade ago. And we're all going to remember when Venus, injured, struggling, physically, it's just going to... Yeah. And look, nobody can finish on top. It's very rare that someone finishes on top, but you can definitely play way past what I don't know. Anyway, serving to the backhand of Venus. Venus in the net. 15-love. I mean, as a competitor, you can't love being... Like, I love playing tennis, but you're getting your ass kicked. Like, what? That's not fun. She doesn't want to come out here if she's not competitive. I mean, that's not the point. Just come out here and, make up numbers. Anyway, she's still there, and she seems to be moving a little better. Is it a forehand wide from Svitolina? Now, Svitolina can't get silly here. She needs to just be smart, because she's got this match if she wants it. 15-all. Serve an ace. 30-15. And by the way, let's just give Svitolina a little respect here, because this is not easy. This is a very mentally tricky match to play. And I'll tell you why in a second. It's a few reasons. Forehand rally is Svitolina on the stretch. Goes to the backhand of Venus. Good shot there. Svitolina with a slice in the net. And Venus gets the 30-all. Well, one reason is because Venus can still hit winners. She might have one leg, but she can still hit winners. So that's something that Svitolina can't let, she needs to be switched on. But also the fact that if she starts drop-shotting Venus Williams on the center court of Wimbledon, or if she starts playing a game that makes, you want to make your injured opponent run because you don't want to let up, but if you do certain things, I mean, Del Potro, I think last year in his final match, the guy he played was drop-shotting him and he couldn't run because of his knee. And the crowd booed that guy. Because it was like, we get it, you're going to win. Why do you need to play like that? So Svitolina can't really... She's got to play her game, but she can't, like... I don't know. She's got to be careful, because Venus is Venus Williams. And people will turn on Svitolina if she plays a certain way. She just hits a drop shot there, and Venus says, no, I'm not going for it. So she can hit a drop shot every now and again, but drop shotting every point is just going to be, I guess, cruel. And again, it's like, well, that's tennis, but also, I mean, Svitolina doesn't want to make herself look bad. I guess, you don't want to get people to dislike you because of what, because you're... I don't know. It's a tricky one. Svitolina's got to play her game, but she also, I guess, got to think about, I don't know. I mean, look, if it was Ostapenko, she probably... Well, Ostapenko likes Venus, so maybe not. But I guess if it was someone else that was more savage and didn't really care, maybe they would drop her shot more, but I don't know. Anyway, Svitolina scrambling his backhand rally into the forehand of Venus on the stretch. Svitolina gets it with the forehand to the backhand of Venus. Forehand from Svitolina. Again to the backhand of Venus, but Svitolina overhits it. 15-love. 15 love. All right, 15 love here. Venus with a serve. Into the net. Second serve. Second serve. Into the forehand Svitolina. Forehand from Venus. Again to the forehand Svitolina as she hits a winner. Svitolina and Venus. I mean, every time she runs, you cringe because you can see how painful it is. 15 all. First serve is good. Return goes out from Svitolina, and it's 30-15. All right, chat. So what we're going to do is, because there's another match coming on as well that I'm really interested in, we're going to turn this into a doubleheader. But don't go anywhere. We're going to stick around and watch both. But Kenin versus Goff. And also, I don't know if Venus is going to withdraw or not. So kind of a safeguard. We'll turn this into a doubleheader. As that goes in the net there from Svitolina, it's 40-15. So we're gonna add we're gonna convert this to a double header just because Goff is coming on now. And also Goff versus Kenin is actually a banger as well. 40-15. And I don't know, Venus could withdraw and then retire in the next game, and then we're screwed anyway. As that return is a winner from Svitolina.
Unbelievable.
The rain delay really screwed us, chat. So it's been a messy day today, and I wish things were more straightforward, but unfortunately, it's been just a messy old day with the rain delay and the roof. The slippery court, whatever the hell that was. It's just been a bit of a sloppy day. But Goff versus Kenin's a banger. As Venus double faults.
Get myself in there.
Deuce. Serve. Into the backhand of Svitolina. Backing out from Venus. Into the forehand of Svitolina. And Svitolina hits it out. Again, Svitolina just going to challenge, though.
That ball was on the line. Shot flew up.
No, if it's in, it's a winner. If it's out, it's out. And that is out.
You cannot be serious.
All right. Advantage, Venus. And she serves a fault. Second serve. Second serve, the return goes in the forehand of Venus. Forehand from Svitolina. Into the backhand of Venus. Slicing the forehand of Svitolina. Forehand from Venus. Again to the forehand of Svitolina. Venus to the backhand. Into the forehand of Svitolina. Again to the forehand of Venus. As Svitolina hits back on the stretch. No! Venus hits a winner. It's 4-3. Venus walks to the chair very slowly. But she's staying on the court. Venus Williams. I mean, look... As painful as it is to watch, it's admirable. It's admirable to see, like, this insane, like, I mean, this is why she's a champion. I mean, she's showing why she's a champion. Okay. Let me get my things sorted. Yeah, she is not quitting. By the way, the roof is opening for the Goff-Kenin match, which is why there's a delay. But we'll get to that. We'll get to that in a second. All right, but man, the heart of a champion, Venus Williams. She's showing us why she won all those Wimbledons. Okay, what am I doing? I'm trying to fix this. Okay. Okay, that one, this one, this one, this one. Cool. All right, Svitolina to serve. Yeah, she's playing through the pain. I mean, she looks very uncomfortable out there, but she is just getting through the games. As the return goes out, good serve, Svitolina. 15 love. Good serve there from Svitolina. Venus with a backhand. As Svitolina hits a forehand wide. And Svitolina getting a little bit too fancy. 15 all. Svitolina serves again. A fault. Second serve. Second serve. As we return out the backhand of Svitolina. Svitolina hits a winner, 30-15. Why is Wawrinka playing on court 18? Isn't court 18 like a big deal? I thought that was a good court. I think it's like court 1, 2, well, center court 1, 2, and 3, and then 18 is like a fancy court. So court 18 is like that's a good place to be. It's not it's not as bad as it sounds. And it was in the net from Venus, 40-15. Court 18 is like a show court. So is that the one near the like in that little like dugout area? I think. Ace out wide. All right, 5-3. Svitolina keeps that break. 5-3. Venus to serve again. And again, heart of a champion. Undeniable. Even if it's painful to watch, got to admire it. Okay, Venus to serve. 5-3 down in the first set. She hurt her knee. She had a knee brace on and then she hurt it again. She was up 2-love in this set. She had the break early as well. Serving to the forehand of Svitolina. Forehand from Venus. Svitolina hits a forehand on the line for a winner. Lovely shot from Svitolina. 15. I love 15. Mind over matter, yeah. All right, serve out wide. The backhand slice of Svitolina. Svitolina hits it out. 15 all. 15 all as Venus serves again. As we return now to the forehand of Svitolina, but Svitolina overhits it. 30-15. As Venus serves a fault. Second serve. Second serve is a let. Serving to the backhand of Svitolina. Forehand from Venus in the net. 30 all. 30 all. By the way, if you haven't checked out the predictions video, link in the chat. We have predictions of Wimbledon predictions on the second channel. Join the second channel as well if you haven't already. You can make your own predictions. Tell me if they're good, bad, or whatever. Anyways, good serve from Venus. 40-30. I actually made a prediction about Svitolina. She's in one of the predictions, so maybe try and find that out. All right, serve from Venus to get Svitolina to serve this out in this first set. It's going to backhand out of the backhand of Venus. Venus overhits it, and we get to deuce. Yeah, I mean, I don't. The WTA Fan Slam. It happened to the French. I don't know. I don't know why they're not putting the women's, allowing us to make women's teams, but I guess they just have a glitch in the system. Anyways, 4-1 goes wide from Svitolina, and it's advantage Venus. I watched it and surprised that you thought Pegula would go out early in the tournament. She almost went out today. I mean, the two players I thought would lose both struggled today. So, I mean, there's a lot of players you can pick out of the top 10 that could lose. FAA is losing right now. I could have picked him. Should have picked him, maybe. I mean, I don't think anyone's real safe. But I don't know. I went with Pegula because I know she's the quarterfinal queen, but I'm a little bit, I don't know. I just thought she was a little bit on the grass. She lost to Goff. And I thought, you know what? She might not have a great Wimbledon. It's not her best tournament. So I don't know. And she also had an injury. Well, she pulled out doubles last week with an injury. Good volley there. No, in the net from Venus. All right. Advantage Svitolina to take the first set. FAA's an easy pick. Yeah, I should have just picked the easy pick. But, I don't know. I feel like predictions, I mean, yeah, they've got to be obvious, but also some of them I've got to make a couple of interesting ones. And Pegula losing, I mean, look, I picked Medvedev to lose at the French, and he lost in the first round, so you know, sometimes my crazy predictions come true. Serve into the back of the Svitolina, it's in the net on the return. And we're back to deuce. Kennan and Goff about to come out on court. All right, Kennan looks good. Kennan looks confident. Goff's got the headphones on. She looks a little nervous. Kennan looks ready. This is going to be a banger. We're going to add that to the card after this game. Serve out wide as an ace. Bang. Kennan looks she looks very focused. She doesn't look nervous. She's just like, all right. All right. She has beaten her before. And Coco's the one who has to win this one. She is the underdog. Oh, sorry, she's the favorite. Kennan looks ready. Advantage, Venus. The brooding queen. See, Kennan was becoming one of my favorites, and then she... Like, in 2020, if COVID didn't happen, I mean, she was one of my favorites in 2020. If you remember, if you were there for that. Kennan was I loved watching Kennan in 2018. Even 2019, she was so much fun. We didn't watch her that much, or at all, but she was great. Anyways, 4-1 now from Svitolina goes long, and Venus survives. But she's still down a break. Yeah, the brooding queen. Okay, let me just get this doubleheader on my screen before I press buttons. All right. 2 doubleheaders to start us off, chat, for the tournament. I mean, bang, bang. All right. All right, what's going on, everybody? Welcome. We have another doubleheader on the card because Venus Williams is on, and she's struggling a bit against Svitolina, but we've got Kennan taking on Goff. 2 absolute banger matches, and we had to watch them. We've also got plenty of other matches going on at the moment. We'll keep an eye on all of those things as well, but this is going to be an interesting one. Kennan, Goff, they've both played each other a couple of times before. We'll go to the preview after this first set is done with if Svitolina can serve it out. But let's see. Let's see how this one turns out. Get the scores on the board. There we go. All right, 5-4. Svitolina serving for this first set. Well, can watch Sinner? That is a great question. I guess we'll never know. Anyway, serve. Out wide, the forehand of Venus. Return the net. 15 love. 30-15 love. And she serves out wide the backhand of Venus. Slice goes into the slice of Svitolina. Forehander from Venus is in the net. She had a shot there. 30 love. 30 love. FAA's match is 1 hour per set. I know, it's insane. I know it's tie breaks, but bloody hell. I mean, these tie breaks are crazy. Like, it's a grass court. How are we playing so slow? Anyways, forehand return. The backhand of Svitolina. That's a... Oh, it's in the net. Looked like a winner, but she just hit the tape. 30-15. 30-15. She serves out wide the backhand of Venus. Backhand out from Svitolina. In the net again. 30 all. Couple of errors from Svitolina. Giving Venus a chance to get back in this set. 30 all. As we serve now from Svitolina. Into the forehand of Venus. Forehand of Svitolina. Into the backhand of Venus. To the forehand of Svitolina. Forehand from Venus again to the forehand of Svitolina. Who overhits it. And it's 30-40. And Svitolina is getting a little nervous. And the crowd are going wild because Venus has a chance to get back in the set. 30-40. A chance for Venus to get back. Now Goff's going to serve first against Kennan. We'll do the preview of that after this. Serve is a fault from Svitolina. Second serve. Second serve in the... Oh, return in the net from Venus. And we get to deuce. That's a shame. All right, we get to deuce. As the return goes... Nope, the first serve's a fault. Second serve. Second serve. Into the forehand of Venus. Return is good. Svitolina digs it out with a forehand now from Venus, who hits a winner, and it's another break point advantage Venus to get back this break. Again, thank you so much for joining. Don't forget to subscribe if you haven't already. Massive turnout on day one. Thank you for joining us. Appreciate that. Never know what's going to happen when we go to a Grand Slam with less goats than before. But man, you guys showing up. Thank you for that. Over 1,000 people watching every stream. A big day tomorrow. Defending champion Elina Svitolina. Carlos Alcaraz in action. And also a lot of rain, apparently. There's been a fault from Svitolina. Second serve. Second serve into the forehand of Venus. Return is good. Svitolina gets it. Venus with a slice forehand. Svitolina comes in with a forehand and hits a winner.
This is going to be on tennis TV.
Ugly rally, but effective. And we get back to deuce. Thank you, Matilda. Appreciate it. All right, we get to deuce. Haven't had many massive upsets today either. It's been a very, very straightforward day so far. No, not too many. Well, actually, not even many players in trouble. I mean, Ruud lost a set, but that's to be expected. FAA's in a big dogfight, but we expect that as well. Not too many. Like, there's not much going on that we're like, oh, that's weird. Not so many weird results yet. Anyway, set point Svitolina to take the first set here. She serves. A fault. Second serve. Second serve. Into the forehand of Venus. Backhand out from Svitolina. Into the backhand of Venus on the stretch. Backhand of Svitolina goes again to the backhand of Venus. Into the backhand of Svitolina. Venus with the forehand. Into the forehand of Venus. Svitolina. Venus with the forehand inside out in the net. There's the set. 6-4. Svitolina takes it. It wasn't easy. Never easy playing a wounded player. Never easy. But she kept her head on and she got it done. 6-4 first set. All right, let's get the preview of this one because, man, Goff-Kenin. I mean, I'm excited. I'm excited for this one. All right, so you can see there that the winner of this will play against Wong, who beat Hunter earlier today. Also, Venus and Svitolina in this section of the draw as well. So this is interesting to see how this one's going to play out. Merton's also up the top of this draw and this section. So this is a fun little section. The doubleheader's having some meaning. Let's talk about Sofia Kenin. She's 128 in the world. Had to come through qualies to get to this stage. 24 years old from the USA. She is 5'7", right-handed, 12 wins, 14 losses on the year. No titles this year, but she has got 5 career titles. You can see her form there has been a little sketchy of late, but she's still on the comeback. And Coco Gauff, the world number 7. She's 19 years old from the US of A. We've got 3 US players at the same time here. 5'9", right-handed, 27 wins, 11 losses on the year with a title. That at the start of the year actually beat Kenin along the way. We'll talk about that in a second. 3 titles to her name, and you can see there her form has been, it's been all right. It's been all right. And there's the 2 matches they've played, both on hard courts, both in the southern part of the hemisphere. And one was in Auckland at the start of the year, 6-4, 6-4. I think maybe a semi-final. I think Kenin had a pretty good week that week. And they also played back in Australia when Kenin went on to win the Australian Open. She beat Gauff along the way. Gauff took out Osaka, if you remember, back in 2020. She took out Osaka, and then Kenin took out Gauff. And then Kenin took out Barty, and then Kenin won the title. So that's where we're at with this matchup. And I've got to be honest, on grass, with Coco being expected to win, I mean, I want to say Kenin could cause an upset, but also I want to say Serena Williams is going to come back. It's always Barty, but none of that is going to happen. Anyways, enough about me. 40-15, first game. Venus, by the way, getting her knee re-taped as Gauff serves. 40-15, she serves out wide, and that's an ace bang. Coco Gauff, 4 years ago. Almost to the, or maybe not to the day, but definitely to the round, made a name for herself. She beat Venus Williams in the first round 4 years ago, as I think she was a quali. 16, nobody expected that. I mean, Gauff was talked about as a prospect, but beats Venus. Everyone goes crazy. 4 years on. She's made a Grand Slam final in that time, but still maybe hasn't lived up to that potential yet. I mean, as soon as she beat Venus, everyone's like, well, she's going to be Venus now. She's the next Venus. You know, tall, big serving American. She'll take her spot. She'll win 5 Wimbledons as well. Hasn't happened yet. But she's only 19. Got plenty of time. All right. Kenin to serve. Venus to get a medical timeout. As we to serve now from Kenin. The no-look ball toss. We love that. And she serves a fault. Second serve. I think Kenin's 5'10". No, Kenin's like 5'7". I mean, Kenin ain't that tall. I mean, definitely the shorter of the two here. As we backhand now from Gauff. That goes long, and it's 15 love. Plenty of matches going on day one of Wimbledon. $15 love. Kenin with a serve. That's a fault. Second serve. Second serve. Into the backhand of Gauff. Forehand from Kenin. Into the forehand of Gauff, who shanks it wide. And it's 30 love. She's 5'7". I think she's like, 5'7". I mean, she's not 5'10". Gauff's 5'10". Kenin's not the same height as Gauff. All right, serve down to the back and the Gauff. Backing out from Kenin. Nope, Gauff hits it out. By the way, Felix Auger-Aliassime is down 2-1 against a lucky loser. But that lucky loser is pretty dang good. He's an underdog, and he played well in Australia as a lucky loser, did Michael Moe. Now he's down. He's got Felix on 2-1 down. FAA is in big trouble. Anyways, Gauff in the net, and it's 1-1. Coco's 5'9". I mean, I think Coco's probably taller than that. Remember, all the stats that we get, like in the profiles, they're from the WTA website, but sometimes those aren't right because those were done like maybe. I mean, Goff, 16 years old, they made a profile about her. She's now 19. I'm sure she's grown. She's probably gone from maybe 5'9" at 16 to probably 5'10" or 5'11" now. I mean, she is much taller than she was when maybe she was first recorded on the profiles. Anyways, 4-4 rally, 1-1 here. Venus back on court with a new brace knee. I mean, man. Hey, look, she's got a fighting spirit. You can't tell me otherwise. Love 15. The spirit of a champion, but it doesn't mean it's easy to watch. 15. Cannon with a chance here. Starting here. As Goff says a fault. Second serve. Cannon ready to return. Goff serves. Into the backhand of Cannon. Return goes in the backhand of Goff. Cannon with the backhand. Into the forehand of Goff. To the forehand of Cannon. Again to the forehand of Goff as Cannon hits the forehand. Again to the forehand of Goff. But Cannon hit it long? No, Goff hit it wide. Love 30. All right, chance for Cannon to get the early break. Venus double faults. Love 15. And she says a fault now. Venus second serve. Love 30 for Goff. All right, second serve. Oh, sorry, first serve. Second serve, sorry, from Venus. Forehand from Svitolina to the forehand of Venus. Svitolina digs it out. Venus with a powerful forehand swinging volley. 15-all. That was some Williams power right there. We've seen Serena hit that shot a lot. Venus knows how to do it too. Anyways, Cannon comes in with a forehand. Go for the pass. But it's long from Cannon. 15-30. As Venus serves. A fault. Second serve. Second serve to the forehand of Svitolina. Return to the backhand of Venus. Forehand from Svitolina. Again to the backhand of Venus. Into the forehand of Svitolina with a slice. That goes in. Venus with a forehand. Cross court. Into the backhand of Svitolina. Volley from Venus. Didn't go over. Hit the tape. But didn't make it over. 15-30. Did Canada smoke a winner? Whoa! Cannon just went down the line with a backhand. Smokes it. 15-40. Break points for Cannon. Goff serves. Into the backhand slice of Cannon. Backhand from Goff. Goes long. There's the break. Cannon's up 2-1. Cannon's up 2-1. Early lead. Goff's in trouble. All right, back to Venus. 30-all. She's trying to get the first game of the second set. $30-all. Venus serving. Serve. There's a fault. Second serve. Second serve. And it's a double fault, man. That was such an awkward second serve from Venus. No legs into that at all. It was all shoulder. She hit it out. 30-40. It's a fifth double fault of the day. 30-40. Svitolina returns as that goes into the forehand of Venus, who smokes a winner down the line. And it's deuce. Goff down a break. Cannon 2-1 in the first. Goff's got a real tough match today. Told her that Goff would lose. I mean, I'm not... Look, I didn't say that she wouldn't. I'm not surprised. Cannon winning would not be a shock. Serve to the backhand of Svitolina. Return to the backhand of Venus. And Venus hits it out. Advantage Svitolina. I mean, look. both these matches for me are 50-50. Before Venus sort of hurt herself in the first set, both of these matches were 50-50. I mean, Kenin won the Australian Open. It wasn't by accident. She also made a French Open final that same year. Not by accident. And she has beaten Goff already as well. As we return now to the forehand of Venus. Backhand out from Svitolina. Into the backhand of Venus. Again to the backhand of Svitolina. Good pick up as we got a forehand from Venus. Too good. Puts it back behind her. And it's back to deuce. 30 love for Kenin. Now we get the deuce. Lovely hitting there from Venus. Ooh. As Kenin hits another winner. Jeez, Kenin is just smoking winners everywhere. 40 love. As we return now from Svitolina. Forehand now from Venus in the net. Advantage Svitolina. Good serve there from Kenin, man. She hits the ball fast. She just finishes points quick. And she's slicing the ball a hell of a lot as well. Advantage Svitolina. As Venus serves the back of Svitolina, return goes in. Nope, it was called a let. Advantage Svitolina. Venus serves again. A fault. Second serve. Second serve. Into the forehand of Svitolina. Good return to the backhand of Venus. Backhand of Svitolina. Into the forehand of Venus, who hits it in the net. There's the break. Setting a break. Svitolina. And 3-1. Kenin against Goff. Are we about to see the biggest upset of the day so far? Coco Gauff in trouble against a very fast starting Kenin and determined with a fist bump. I'll tell you what, Kenin in 2019 was always known for a bad attitude. Did anyone else remember 2019-2020 Kenin? Threw a racket, just chucked the racket. Used to get pissed off after like every point. Very, very frustrated most of the time. But she looks a lot less angry these days. She looks a lot more, not relaxed. She definitely looks intense. But she doesn't seem as like annoyed. She seems more determined and intense. And we've only watched her a couple of times, but she's not like, she doesn't seem to like throw a fit. Maybe maturity, maybe, 4 years down the track, she's a lot more mature. A lot more things have happened in the last 4 years, but she used to be a lot angrier. Like, she used to play a lot more angry, but she's still got the intensity, which I love. Anyways, 30 love Goff. She tries to stay close. There's only one break. Kenin returns the forehand of Goff. Backhand from Kenin into the backhand of Goff. To the backhand of Kenin as Goff hits a backhand slice. Drop shot's good. Kenin can't get it. And it's 40 love Goff. Svitolina hits that to the backhand of, but it goes long and it's 15-all. Team versus City Bats first match on court 2 tomorrow. God damn, what are they doing with this stupid schedule? They really just got to put all the good matches on at the same time. It's so dumb. Wimbledon, you're already annoying me. It's only day one. As Svitolina hits it wide. Kenin also hits it wide. All right, 15-30. I mean, let's put Alcaraz and Tsitsipas and Rybakina all on the same time. Because I'm sure people at home don't give a... we don't give a shit about the people watching at home. Let's put all the good matches on at the same time, and then we watch, I don't know, Bublik in the afternoon. Let's put the good matches on. Let's put the good matches on in the morning, and then just like everyone else can get stuff. Wimbledon are already annoying me with their schedule. This is silly, and it's on court 2 as well, which is even crazier. I know court 2's earlier, but tomorrow's going to rain, so it's going to be later. It's going to be on at the same time. We already had to do 2 double headers today. I don't want to do too many of these. Double headers take a toll. They take their toll. Anyways, return now to the Forehand. Svitolina, who hits it in the net. It's 30-40. Venus with a chance to break back. 30-40. As Venus looks to get this break back. Svitolina serves. Down the tee, the forehand of Venus. Return. Nope. It's called a let. So yeah, so tomorrow we've got... Well, even Runa's playing first thing. I mean, they've really done not helping us at all. Even Runa, Berrettini are playing at the same time. And so is Tsitsipas' team. I mean, this is brutal. What a brutal schedule. You put Runa, Tsitsipas, Berrettini, and then that'll run into Alcaraz, who's playing 2 hours later. And then Rybakina comes on. I mean, there's no love. I mean, everything's on in the morning. All the good matches are on first thing. And I feel bad for the Americans who have to wake up at and the Canadians who have to wake up at 4 a.m. to watch the first match. Anyways, backhand return, the forehand of Svitolina. Venus with the forehand in the line. Svitolina with a slice. Venus, backhand is good. Svitolina with a lob. That's a good shot. Venus runs back. She gets it. As Svitolina's forehand into the slice of Venus. Nice pickup. Backhand up from Svitolina as Venus hits backhand. Again at the backhand of Svitolina. Venus with the forehand back in the rally. Forehand to forehand. As it goes in the backhand of Venus. But Venus hits it out. Good hustle from Venus, but Svitolina too good. Advantage. It's 4 a.m. Mountain Time. That's brutal. So look, Alcaraz tomorrow, no brainer. I gotta be honest, I don't know what we watch tomorrow. Are there any good matches on late tomorrow? Or are they all the good matches on in the morning and everything else is crap? Anyways, good serving Svitolina.
Unbelievable.
And she gets to 2-love in the second. And look, Venus ain't gonna quit. I can tell you that. This match is gonna go, if she has to lose 6-love, she'll lose 6-love. But she ain't gonna give this match away. She's not gonna retire, I don't think, from this match. He's come this far. You know, I'm looking at the matches later in the day. There is nothing. There is Haddad Maia versus Andreescu's playing. Okay, maybe Haddad Maia as well. But there is nothing on. The first match of the day is the best match for every court. The second match is a little better, but a little worse. But it's best match, okay, meh, not really. They are really, the later the day, the worse the match. They're really they're putting their top heavy. Anyways, forehand in the line from Venus is a winner. 15-love. As Kenin gets a 4-2 with a volley. Sabalenka's on it in the afternoon. But man, I don't know why they wouldn't put Tsitsipas' team on a late afternoon. Anyways. They have their way. They have their reasons. I mean, Medvedev versus a Brit, meh. Sabalenka, meh. Okay, maybe we'll watch her. I don't know. Yeah. Anyways. Venus with another double. 15-all. As Venus serves again. I can't believe Bublik versus McDonald is on court 15, the disrespect. Why is that disrespectful? What are you talking about? Bublik is he's 24 in the world. What do you mean? McDonald, what do you mean? Of course he's on 20. What are you talking about? Of course he's on court 15. Nobody knows who he is. We're going to put him on court number 2? I mean, what do you mean? And he's down a set already, Bublik. So, I mean, what do you want? I don't understand. It's not Nick Kyrgios. As that goes long on the return from Svitolina, it's 40-15. Like, he is where he is, because that is where he is. Like, I mean, Tiafoe's on court 12. That's disrespectful. Dude's top 10. That's disrespectful. 40-15. Serve to the backhand of Svitolina. Return the backhand of Venus. Forehand from Svitolina to the forehand of Venus. Venus in the net. 40-30. 40-30. As Venus serves again. That's a fault. Second serve. Second serve to the forehand of Svitolina. Forehand now from Venus in the forehand of Svitolina. Again to the forehand of Venus. Svitolina can't get that one. Venus on the board. 2-1 in the second. Svitolina up a set and a break. As Goff hits a backhand, the backhand of Kennan. Forehand from Goff. Into the backhand of Kennan, who overhits it, and it's 40-15. Kennan already up a break here. 4-2, and it's 40-15 Goff. Well said, Cam. I mean, yeah. They're both grass court specialists. Expected them to be on better court. Yeah, but you got to remember that Bublik is not... Like, yeah, okay. In the tennis world, when we're in our bubble... He's hilarious, and, you know, he's like an underarm serve, and he does Nick Kyrgios things. But at the end of the day, he's not Nick Kyrgios. And he's not mainstream. He's niche, right? Bublik is not mainstream. He's not Gael Monfils. He's not Nick Kyrgios. You know, he's not known. He's not even at the Ernest Gulbis level where people at least know who he is and know about him. Like, oh, that's a guy that does things sometimes. Because he hasn't done it on the main stage. So, yeah, you can win Hella, and you can go and you can hit tweeners, and you can do all crazy shit. But you have to do it on the big stage. Otherwise, you don't get noticed. So if he loses here first round, all right. Like, you got to do it when all the casuals are watching. You know, the people that don't watch outside of the slams, that's when you got to do some crazy things, because that's when people are going to know who you are. I know people like to compare him to Kyrgios, but he's not. Nick Kyrgios is way more mainstream. He's Kyrgios light. And that's okay. Like, you know, he's fun, but he, like I said, he needs to do something on the main stage. You know, he's Kyrgios, but like half Kyrgios. Because he doesn't really do what Kyrgios does. He just sometimes does some things. But you got to win. I mean, Kyrgios wins. He beats top 10 guys all the time. You got to. He's Walmart Kyrgios, yeah. I mean, if you're going to beat Kyrgios, you've got to beat the big boys on the big stage. That's what Kyrgios beat Nadal at Wimbledon. Bublik's got to do that, otherwise he's just going to be like Dustin Brown beat Nadal. Like, even Dustin Brown is more known because of what he's done on the big stage. He hasn't done anything much else, but Dustin Brown beat Nadal on the big stage. Bublik's got to beat big boys on a big stage, and then you can be in the entertainer crowd. I mean, even Monfils, you know, he didn't win anything big, but he still won big matches on big stages. Haller ain't a big stage. Anyways, 30-15. Nice winner there. But Bublik does have the potential to be in the category like Songa and all those guys. But like I said, you gotta do it when everyone's watching. You can't be doing it at a 500 event. Play your best tennis when nobody's watching in Hella. French Open, Wimbledon, US Open, Australian Open. That's when people are going to remember you. Win the epics then. Anyways, 40-15. That's when you make a name for yourself. First serve's a fault from Svitolina. Second serve. I mean, even Tiafoe. Tiafoe's done, like, he beat Nadal on a big stage. I remember he took Federer to 5 sets back in the day, which, you know, again, announces himself to the world and shows his abilities. You just got to do it on a big stage, otherwise people won't remember. Kennan, 5-3. She's done it on the big stage. She's won a slam. She's also made a final of another. She's beaten Serena on big stages. As that goes to return the backhand of Venus. Backhand now from Svitolina. The backhand of Venus. Again, the backhand of Svitolina, who hits it wide. Venus hanging around. We get the deuce. We get to deuce. I took McDonald on my fan slam. Yeah. Also, remember, Bublik is fighting the curse. He has got the hella curse. I want Boris Becker to win. That joke is so old. Does anyone else just... That funny, haha. He doesn't play anymore. It's so annoying. Like it's like you're not the first person to say that. You won't be the last. Oh, is Boris Becker playing this year? Oh my God, Bjorn Borg, is he gonna win this year? Okay, we get it. You know tennis players from the 50s. Advantage Svitolina, we get it. Rod Laver here. Where's Rod Laver? Is he in the draw? Does he play Nole? Svitolina gets to 3-1. It's just... it is tiring, isn't it? There's nothing mainstream about Nick Kyrgios. I think you mean Kyrgios has much more high profile. No, well, that's a high profile. He's mainstream. People know Nick Kyrgios outside of tennis. Like, Bublik is not known outside of the tennis circle. Kyrgios is. High profile, mainstream, I mean... Yeah, is he as mainstream as Djokovic? No, but more people know him outside of tennis because that's what I meant by mainstream. Anyways, Goff, she's in trouble. 30-all, 5-3. Kenin with the first, with the break in the first. All right, 30-all. As Goff serves. Out wide the corner, Kenin, great return. Goff gets it, but it's in the net. Kenin's got a set point, 30-40. 30-40. As we just serve again. Right, a set point here for Kenin. Start this first set. I knew Bublik from 2 weeks ago, yeah. Hey, look, Bublik gets to the fourth round of quarterfinals here. Then people will start to remember his name. As we backhand out, a backhand rally. That goes down the line to the corner. Kenin, but Kenin can't get it. And we're back to deuce. Goff saves one. Or saves the only set point so far. As Kenin gets the love for... Svitolina gets the love 40. Love 40 to get the double break here against Venus. Serving to the forehand of no. That goes in the net from Svitolina. 15-40. By the way, Kenin puts it in the net. Advantage Goff. Dawn. You here? 15-40. Second serve Venus. It's not, nobody cares. Nobody's laughing. Double fault. Oh no. There's a double fault. Venus. 4-1 Svitolina. Trying to understand. I don't know. Look, I thought my jokes were bad, but that's fine. Sometimes they are. Anyways, advantage Goff. Double break here for Svitolina. Advantage Goff as we to serve. It's a fault from Goff. Second serve. How's Felix doing? He's down 2 sets to 1, so not great. As Goff saves the game. Nice hitting.
Unbelievable.
And now it's Kenin who has to serve the set out 5-4. Yeah, the FAA match is almost 4 hours long and it's halfway through a fourth set. It's ridiculous. All right. Thanks, Dawn. Appreciate it. I was about to do that too. We should have just like... I don't even know anymore. Some people are very... people lose... I know it's like a... Isn't like tonight a supermoon? Isn't there like a supermoon? Maybe that's why people are being weird. It's like, you know, when like animals and, you know, like pets go weird when there's a full moon. Chat goes weird too. Just everyone gets weird. It's like we're getting crazy. Because of a full moon. Everyone like loses their mind. Anyways, 15 love. Svitolina, she's 7 points away from getting to the second round. The chatters just getting nuts. What's a full moon? I'm going to go crazy. I'm going to act crazy. It's really, really annoying. Forehand to forehand. As that goes in, the forehand of Venus on the stretch. But she hits it out. 30 love. 30 love. Svitolina. And Kenin serving for the first set. She wins the first point, 15 love. Return goes in the back into Svitolina, but she overhits it, 30-15. Full supermoon brings out the crazies, yeah. I don't know. Anyways, 30-15. Look, people just get a little excited. It's day one of Wimbledon. People just getting a little excited. Gasquet lost. Fair enough. All right, 30-15. Kenin, by the way, 30 love. She's 2 points away from taking the first set. As we return now to the forehand of Svitolina. Forehand now from Venus. Goes long. 40-15. Cam is the strongest in the full moon. I'm savage at a full moon because I know what I... See, I get more savage when there's a full moon, so my attitude changes because the chat's attitude gets wild, so I have to get more savage. 5-1. 5-1. It's day one of Wimbledon. 5-1. Yeah, people just get a little too excited in the chat. Be like, hey, what's up? Can I tell you a joke? All right. It's like, it's only funny the first time. You know that, right? Like if I say the same joke over and over, people get bored. So maybe just keep. If you're gonna tell jokes, keep it fresh. Like Eric. Eric keeps it fresh. He says random shit all the time. You know, sometimes it's funny. Gotta keep it fresh. Anyways, 40-15. Kenin to win the first set here. $40-15. Venus serving to stay in the match. But Kenin a chance. Take the first set here. She serves down the tee. Is that an ace? No, it's a fault. Second serve. Got a little excited. Second serve. Second serve. Into the backhand of Goff. Return goes in the backhand of Kenin. Backhand out from Goff is long, and Kenin wins the first set, 6-4. Goff is in serious trouble. Serious trouble. All right, by the way, 3 points away, Svitolina from taking out Venus, who's battled. She is battled. And look, I know some people in the chat are the Venus stands. It's sad to see her play like this, but it's also admirable to see her fight like this. Yeah, she's probably going to lose pretty easily. But at 43 years old on one leg, just to stay out there is something to be admired. Is it something I want to see every tournament? No. I don't want to see her play like... I don't want to see this happen every single time she gets out on a tennis court. Because then it just becomes sad. But hey, once every now and again to see her on the center court just gritting her teeth, fighting it out to the end, showing that she's a champion, I don't mind it. I just don't want to see it every single week. Because then it's just sad to see her play like this every week. But it's admirable today as that goes in the net from Svitolina, 40-15. Yeah, it's good on her. Good on her. Proving well, maybe she's not proving that you're never too old, because maybe you are, but proving that she is still has the heart of a champion. The body might say no, but she's like, the mind will fight. 40-15. As she double faults again.
Get myself in there.
That's been a problem today. 40-30. 40-30. And the crowd are trying to cheer her on. Man, as soon as she hurt that knee 2 weeks ago, and then when she hurt her knee in the first couple of games, I thought it was over. And she landed heavily after that, and the knee just collapsed. All right, 40-30. Serve to the forehand of Svitolina. Backhand from Venus. Down the line is good. Svitolina gets it with a slice, but it's wide. Venus hangs on. 5-2 Svitolina in the second, but Venus makes her serve it out. All right, back to Kenin and Goff here, because Goff is in trouble. She's down a set. 30-15 first game of this second set. Wawrinka serving for the first set against Rusevori, by the way. That's going to be a 5-setter. I reckon that's a 5-setter. By the way, Felix is in big trouble. He's 7 points away from a loss. All right, 40-15, Goff. First game of the second. By the way, thank you so much. We've had a massive turnout today, which has been really, really unexpected. So, thank you for joining. We watched 4 matches today. We've got a big day tomorrow. I don't know if we'll watch 50 matches at Wimbledon, but I'm hoping we can. 40-30, Goff with a serve. Serve into the backhand of Kenin. Return goes in the backhand of Goff. Forehand from Kenin into the forehand of Goff. Into the backhand of Kenin on the stretch. Goff with the backhand. Down the line. That's a good shot. Kenin gets it. Goff inside out to the backhand slice of Kenin. Drop shot is nice. Goff gets it. Kenin backhand is a lob. Oh, that's smart.
This is going to be on tennis TV.
Sophia Kenin doing the little flick lob. And we get to deuce. First game of the second. Svitolina, 15 love. She's 3 points away. Now, once this match is done, we will be merging the streams. So, if you want to get ahead of that, you can jump over now. Serve out wide the backhand of Venus. Return the backhand of Svitolina. Venus with the forehand on the stretch. Goes in the forehand of Svitolina, who overhits it. 15-0. Wawrinka won the first set 7-5. He's up 1 set there. All right. Deuce here is with a backhand rally. Kenin to the forehand of Goff, who hits a line. Yeah, nice shot from Goff.
Unbelievable.
Advantage, Goff. Svitolina 3 points away from the win. As we return now from Venus, the forehand of Svitolina. Forehand from Venus. Into the forehand of Svitolina. Again to the forehand of Venus. Into the backhand of Svitolina on the stretch. Venus comes in with a swinging volley. And hits a winner. 15-30. Oh, what a drop shot from Goff. What a volley. All right, Goff gets the first game of the second set. Lovely shot there. We got a challenge, but it's on the line from Venus. 15-30. A little chance here for Venus to get one of the breaks back. 15-30. Svitolina serves a fault. Second serve. Second serve. Return is great from Venus.
This is going to be on tennis TV.
All right. Not yet. Not yet. 15-40. Svitolina in trouble, but she has got 2 breaks. There's a little trouble here. 15-30. Sorry, 15-40. Serve to the forehand of Venus. Return the forehand of Svitolina. Into the backhand of Venus, who hits it wide. There's one down. 30-40. 30-40. As we get a serve now again from Svitolina. Still a chance to take back one of the breaks here, Venus. 30-40. Second serve. Serve to the forehand of Venus. Return is good. Back into Svitolina. Shanked wide. There's a break back. All right, Venus gets one back. 5-3, Svitolina. Cam, where are the strawberries? Sorry, it's not strawberry season in Australia. They're dead. Okay. 5-3, Svitolina, but Venus gets one of the breaks back. Venus with a serve. Serve is a fault. Second serve. Second serve to the forehand of Svitolina. Forehand from Venus. Again to the forehand of Svitolina. Into the forehand of Venus. Venus in the net. Love 15. By the way, Goff. 15-30. She's a chance to get the break in the second set. Love 15. As Kennan comes to the net with some good hitting. Good hustle, though, from Goff. With a serve now, the forehand of Svitolina. Return goes in the backhand slice of Venus. Back into Svitolina. Down the line is too good. Love 30. Hey, thank you, Rook, for coming back for another month. 5 months. Appreciate that. If you want to become a member, it's $1 a month. If you don't, that's cool. That doesn't matter. But you can be a member if you want to support the channel. It's a way of showing support if you want. Love 30. Serve is a let from Venus. By the way, they've only got 4 hours left to play. So if Sinner's match goes a long time, they might not finish tonight. Love 30. Serving the forehand of Svitolina. Backing out from Venus. Into the backhand of Svitolina. Venus with the backhand, but Svitolina overhits it. And it's 15-30. Also, Kennan trying to level things up here in the second. Venus with the serve. Venus with the serve. Man, Goff's just flying around the court now. Jeez. Second serve, Venus, 15-30. All right, Rook, thank you for coming back for another month. Appreciate that. As we return now from Svitolina, slice from Venus. Into the drop shot of Svitolina. It's just too good. Match point, Svitolina, 15-40. To take the straight sets win. Look, you play Venus Williams, it's never going to be easy. And then she gets injured. I mean, you don't want to be the drop shotter who, you don't want to do that because because of who Venus Williams is. You don't want to show that, disrespect, I guess, kind of, even though it's just playing the game. But I guess playing an injured Venus is still playing Venus. That's a great return. But it was out.
That ball was on the line. Shot flew
By the way, this could be in, and if this is in, Venus is down. She's out. That was very close. And it hit the line. She knew it.
You cannot be
And that's
serious.
it. Venus Williams is down. Oh, wait, hang on. Is Svitolina going to... What do they do? So Venus can't believe she lost the point. And that's it. So the point ends. They shake hands at the net. And Venus is... Oh, she's not shaking the umpire's hand. Venus is not happy with the umpire's call. She doesn't even shake her hand. Look, that was a harsh way to end. I think Svitolina was kind of like, are we going to replay the point? And the umpire's like, no. Because the ball was called out. And it was on the back of the line. And Venus, look, to be fair, the umpire was in the right. But, I mean, the umpire's got to be like, you know what? We'll replay the point. And yes, Svitolina might have, I'm sure Svitolina would have agreed. But not, I mean, Venus was like, I'm not shaking your hand. You can get stuffed. That's a sad way to end. That was a sad way to end. It was a hard match to watch. Venus got injured from the start. But look, great win for Svitolina. She continues her return to the game. She made the semi-finals here 4 years ago, and she's into the second round. She'll probably play Elise Mertens in the second round, who is winning at the moment. So that'll be a fun match. All right. Here is the match. If you want to keep watching, we're going to be merging this into one. But look, is that the last time we're going to see Venus? She says no. We don't know. Who knows? But hey, you know, unfortunately, what is it? Time catches up with everybody or whatever. Let's hope that we keep seeing Venus, maybe a healthy Venus, like, you know, a non-injured Venus in the next slam, maybe at the US Open. Yeah, she had a knee problem at the start, and she also hurt it more in the second game of the match, and couldn't really recover. By the way, Felix is about to lose. We're going to stick around because it's advantage, and then we're going to merge the streams. As we get a backhand return from Goff. There's the winner. 2-love Goff. Goff gets the break in the second. We're only getting started in this match now. But if you want to keep joining us, jump over. We've got the other stream going on still. But, man, Venus Williams, look, rough to see, hard to see a champion, you know, not being able to do their best with injury. But, look, she fought out there, 6-4, 6-3. Svitolina gets the win. Hopefully it's not the last we see Venus, but, you know, 43 years old, you never know. But she gets the win. Svitolina straight set. She's into the second round.